A "no fishing" sign on the edge of Iraq's western desert is one of the few clues that this was once Sawa Lake, a biodiverse wetland and recreational landmark. Human activity and climate change have combined to turn the site into a barren wasteland with piles of salt. Abandoned hotels and tourist facilities here hark back to the 1990s when the salt lake, circled by sandy banks, was in its heyday and popular with newlyweds and families who came to swim and picnic. But today, the lake near the city of Sawa, south of the capital Baghdad, is completely dry. Bottles litter its former banks and plastic bags dangle from sun-scorched shrubs, while 2 pontoons have been reduced to rust. This year, for the first time, the lake has disappeared. Environmental activist Hussam Subi said, in previous years, the water area had decreased during the dry seasons. Today, on the sandy ground sprinkled with salt, only a pond remains where tiny fish swim, in a source that connects the lake to an underground water table. The 5-square-kilometer lake has been drying up since 2014, says Youssef Jabbar, Environmental Department head of Mathana province. The causes have been climate change and rising temperatures, he explained. Mathana is a desert province, it suffers from drought and lack of rainfall. A government statement issued last week also pointed to more than 1,000 wells illegally dug for agriculture in the area. Additionally, nearby cement and salt factories have drained significant amounts of water from the groundwater that feeds the lake, Jabbar said. It would take nothing short of a miracle to bring Sawa Lake back to life. Use of aquifers would have to be curbed and, following 3 years of drought, the area would now need several seasons of abundant rainfall, in a country hit by desertification and regarded as one of the 5 most vulnerable to climate change. The Ramsar Convention on Wetlands, a global treaty, recognized Sawa as unique because it is a closed water body in an area of sabkha, salt flat, with no inlet or outlet. The lake is formed over limestone rock and is isolated by gypsum barriers surrounding the lake. Its water chemistry is unique, says the conventee. ON's website, a stopover for migratory birds, the lake was once home to several globally vulnerable species, such as the eastern imperial eagle, houbara bustard and marbled duck. Sawa is not the only body of water in Iraq facing the perils of drought. Iraqi social media is often filled with photos of grotesquely cracked soil, such as in the UNESCO-listed Holweza marshes in the south, or Razaza Lake in the central province of Karbala. In Sawa, a sharp drop in rainfall, now only 30% of what used to be normal for the region, has lowered the underground water table, itself drained by wells, said Aoun Diab, a senior advisor at Iraq's Water Resources Ministry. And rising temperatures have increased evaporation. Diab said authorities have banned the digging of new wells and are working to close illegally dug wells across the country.